I'm sorry. Okay, I would have had this video out to you sooner, but the company that I used for my clips, they went down for a few days. So back up now, and I'll stop wasting your time. So let go.
Well, I was told I could look through these.
Of course. What's ours is yours. I've sent some people out to look for Victor.
Can you imagine what must be going through his head right now? He's trying to find a shirt so he can go see his son, who he hasn't seen in over 20 years. Like, I can't even bounce that around in the bean right now. What that feeling has to be like scared, excited. That's crazy.
I thought you said Jasper was in the tunnels.
He is. We need supplies. We can't go into the tunnels unless we have supplies.
What supplies?
We need to make sure we don't get lost.
And you need to tell people where you're going, right? Remember we had to do that as children? You should probably do that now, right? See something, say something. You know, that's what I always say. You should tell somebody definitely where you're going, right? Going into some tunnels to chase a ventriloquist dummy. You know what? Don't tell anybody.
What happened?
Yes. Just take a shot in the dark. Take a guess.
Tabitha came back,
Really?
and she had someone with her. Victor, your dad is here.
That's not possible.
He's upstairs.
Wow, man, that's crazy. That's
No.
Look, I know this is a lot to take
No.
in.
No. No. No.
Victor!
No!
gotta admit, not really the reaction I expected from Victor. I thought maybe, they'd be a little bit closer, but that's cool. I guess we'll see what happens.
Back off.
No.
Jim, it's okay. It's okay.
Please. Boyd said you went through a tree?
They're called faraway trees.
See, you just now finding out that the boy knew, and he been with you the whole time. If you guys would have more of these community talks, right? None of this would be a surprise.
She just got back, and you want to do what?
I'm not saying go through it again, but I need to see it.
I've been there. Okay, it was the first place I looked when she didn't come back. There is nothing to see.
Oh. You mean besides the magic tree?
You kind of got a point there, Jim.
Getting answers whether you have them or not. Take me to the tree. Let's see if we can find some.
I told Boyd that I was gonna go to that town meeting.
Oh, fuck the town meeting. Sorry.
No, not after town meeting. Huh? If you would go to the town meeting, a lot of this stuff, all this information you trying to find out, you'd have known already. Huh? You could have been at that tree.
Boyd, there is something out there. Something different. We heard it both times now. Walking around outside the cabins at night.
Okay.
My theory on whatever that is that it is meant as a sort of gatekeeper. I think that this, whatever it is meant to make whoever approaches or gets too close, meant to make them turn back so that they don't find the answers, right? So I feel like the place that they keep traveling to is very important, which is why whatever this is has not killed them, but instead made them turn around. So I don't know. We'll see. That's just my theory, but we'll see.
What they did to Randall. Why'd they leave him alive? Why not just kill him?
I think they want us to look at him. When the sun's up, they want us to remember what's coming at night.
I mean, I feel like the monsters don't need to do that to have you remember, right? Because when they do somebody in, right, they got their chest open like they're being served up at Ruth Chris, right? Or they in an episode of some alien movie. So they don't need that to be reminded. I think, once again, I just think they're trying to remind him who's in control. They want to break Boyd. They don't want to just kill him. They savor the breaking of Boyd. So again, my opinion, but I just feel like that's the case.
I gotta go. Wait, just get some rest, yeah. No, Boyd,
I just want to help.
I understand that. Boyd, you being here is just gonna make things worse.
I have to agree with her on this one, Boyd. Even though Boyd meant well, right? And even though Randall probably would understand, even knowing the story, right? You still you still left him. And I get you did the right thing. I probably would have done it. And if you had to do it all again, you probably do the same thing all over again. But being Randall, you abandon him. And he gonna feel some type of way about that.
For the first few years, every time I turn a corner, there'd be this little spark of hope that maybe, just maybe, I'd see all of them there.
You know, this is probably nothing. Probably nothing. But the cop was panicked when she got there. Right? She was running around shooting stuff. And even Tabitha coming back, she was a little panicked, right? Victor's dad is cool. He hey, hey Victor's dad, there are monsters outside and we can't leave. Like we're stuck here. We barely have anything to eat, and in order to get it, we got to go for a hike up that way. And I think there's a giant dog out there somewhere and there are bear traps. So, and he's just cool with it. He's just like, that's cool. Where's Victor?
All that time my little boy was here. Alone. What kind of man gives up on his family? No wonder he doesn't want to talk to me.
I understand what he's going through, or at least I understand how he feels. As a father myself, I trying to put myself in his shoes, knowing that your son is out there all alone and has been for a lengthy amount of time, and he was fighting for his life day in and day out, and you had no idea. You would feel some sort of guilt, right? Like you should have been there for him. And you know, this entire relationship between Victor's father and Victor has been written beautifully between them. I don't know what superstar they got writing this stuff this season, but the dialogue is amazing.
Come on. Come on.
Catch you at a bad time? You got something to do? You got something more interesting to do than figure out how to get out of here, sir? What is wrong with these people?
There's nothing.
Where is Tabitha?
She's coming. All right. Try to remember she's been through a lot.
All due respect, Boyd, but we've all been through a lot.
If I was Boyd, I would just start stepping to people. What you want to do then? Huh? What you want to do? Huh? You think you the only one want to go home? Come on up here. Come on up and get this ass whooping. No, you've been talking too much. Been talking too much. You too, lady.
I understand that.
Are you sure? Because I feel like if you had any clue about anything, she'd be the one talking instead of you.
Nope. No. Get off me, Frank. Huh? Say something else. Say something else. I done told you to quit playing. This ain't no game. I don't know how he puts up with it. I'm being perfectly honest. I don't know how he puts up with it. He has kept this town alive. He's made sure that everybody was treated fairly, everybody had a place to live, and that he had some food, and that nobody got out of line. He did all that. I mean, it helped, but he did that. Right? And now you're just gonna talk to him any old kind of way, like it's his fault you here? What is wrong with you, man?
Hello?
Hey,
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm so sorry.
You what, Elgin? Did you think it was a burglar? Hmm? Did you think it was a stranger, Elgin? Who did you think it was, Elgin?
He was.
Victor, none of that matters. He's here. Somehow your father is here and he's waiting for you back in town.
No, he's waiting for a little boy that drove away a long time ago.
So he's not angry. He's worried that his father might not accept him because he's not the little boy that he remembers. I I mean, wow, man. That's crazy.
You're so depressing when you're stoned.
sorry.
How long does weed last? Right? How long they been here? Are they growing it here?
When you were out there, did you contact anyone? Did you let the police, anyone know about this place?
Officer, I'm so glad I caught up with you. I just came from a magic tree. Listen, there's this town that doesn't exist, but it does. And there's like 27 people that live there. I need you to put out an all points bulletin. We gotta get back there and get all those people out. The craziest part, right? Craziest part. It's monsters come out at night, but they look like people. Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
I really wanted to.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Watch your mouth. Okay.
You don't understand. They wouldn't have believed me.
Tabitha, you don't know that.
Yeah, we do. We do know that.
I'm sorry to say this, but you had an opportunity that none of us have ever had before, and you blew it.
Excuse me? What exactly would you have done? Huh? What would any of you have done?
Well, I wouldn't have taken a day trip to the park.
I applaud people who are able to deal with situations like this. I am not built that way. Okay, I'm not built that way. You're offering no solutions. You're just saying stuff. You're just saying stuff. Now, now we got to do something. We got to do something because I'm not finna just keep listening to this from you.
Yeah, exactly.
What it was?
I was not taking
You
a day
were
trip.
out
We-
there
we-
in the real world where people can help. How could you not take advantage of that? Yeah, they may have thought you were crazy, but what if they didn't? What if somebody believed you?
Even if they did, where are we telling police and fire trucks to go? Where are we telling them? Huh? Where? What street? What street we sending them to? What do we do? If the entire town believed her, what are we doing from there? Right? Oh, that's a great story. I believe you. What do we do now? Nothing.
Tabitha got out.
For all the good it seems to have done.
No, but it's not about the fact that she's back here. It's that someone got home. It's not just hoping and wishing anymore. We have concrete proof now. It's possible.
Great. Where's the tree?
Is Boyd the only adult in this town? I get that you want to go home. I get that you want to make rash decisions, right? Because you're scared, you're excited, the possibility of going home. But to this extent, really?
She said it was the lighthouse.
Great. Let's just get to the lighthouse and then we'll go home.
Listen to me, okay?
No, you fucking listen.
Still, come on.
No, I've had it. I've had it. Had it with your plans. I've had it with your fucking rules. I want to go home.
Let him go. Let him go. Hard head make a soft ass. Let him go. See where you end up.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What? We are sitting on a powder keg in there, and you and Fatima are lighting matches.
She's upset.
Oh, yeah? Well, guess what? We're all fucking upset. What we need to do is calm people down.
Okay, or maybe what we need is for someone around here to start doing something.
Let wonder if this town make children talk back to their parents, because I wouldn't have it. But the back and forth between him and Boyd right here is pretty good. Like him explaining to him, it's not just about you, like it's about everybody. I'm trying to save everybody, and you're just trying to, you're just trying to mess up everything. So I enjoy this back and forth between him and his son.
Instead of sitting around worrying about what could go wrong. Is that what I'm doing? I'm just sitting around. Is that it? Maybe what we need is to start taking chances. Oh, you want to take some chances? Okay. Who you want to take a chance on? Whose life are you willing to take a chance in gambling?
You know that's not what I'm saying.
Tell me. Because I want to know. Who we going to march out there next, huh?
Amazing scene. Amazing scene between a father and a son. Him explaining to him his duty, a job he has taken on voluntarily, mind you. He does not owe these people anything.
Sheriff Boyd? You got a second? The meeting today. Look, if you want them to stop focusing on that tree, you have to give them something else to focus on. A project or... We had this really big storm. It hit the coast last year and it flooded half the town, knocked out all the power. And people were scared. They were angry. And so the precinct captain, he got everyone out to sandbag the marina. Now, the worst of the storm had already passed, but it gave them something to focus on. It made them feel like they had some sort of control.
I understand what she's saying, and she's probably right, I guess, but like maybe she's trying to get back on Boyd's good side, perhaps, but I probably would stay away from Boyd if I was her. You just got here. You know what I'm saying? And you killed somebody. So you might want to let that kind of roll off a little bit. That was just yesterday. So shush.
I see. So, you've been here less than a day, and already you got the solution.
That's not what I'm saying.
You think I stuck up for you in there? You think we're buddies now? The one thing I agreed to is that you didn't belong in that goddamn room.
What happened last
You
night?
killed someone, and you left 2 people to die in that ambulance.
I know!
One of whom you handcuffed to a fucking wall.
I am sorry.
Great. Go be sorry then. Try not to kill anybody.
So this to me is another amazing scene, but I have a problem with it. Last week there was some rumblings that Boyd was acting out of character, and I can understand where people were coming from, but I thought maybe Boyd was being pushed to the edge, and maybe he had kind of boiled over, and maybe that's why he had snapped at the police officer that night. Which I can completely understand. Someone in his town has been shot and killed, and this brand new officer has just entered this town, and he was bringing the tension from the real world between black people and police officers into this town, which I don't know, man. Like I don't know. I mean, reality is reality, and he's from that reality. So I guess I kind of understand. I don't see Boyd doing this here. Right? He's had a day to think about this, and he knows that she was brand new to this place, and she was being attacked right off the rip. Like she had no idea there were even people here. To her knowledge, it was just her, the people in the ambulance, and the monsters. That was it. Right? She was gone. Okay? She figured everybody was a monster. So I kind of forgive her for this one. I don't blame her. Plus, you know, you can use her as an asset. I'm sure she has some knowledge of tactics, things like that, and she can assist you. So I don't really see Boyd doing this. Boyd is more the protector, and this is kind of out of character for him.
Baby, what's going on?
Hey, how did it go with your dad?
It was fine. What are you doing?
I was just checking the supplies, the crops.
Hey, hold on.
What? What do you want?
Okay,
What?
look,
That's gotta be on her breath. That's gotta be on her breath, huh? You just can't smash those dirty, rotten vegetables all day and that ain't rolling off your tongue. You know how rotten groceries smell, right? That's gotta be all in here, right? And she been kissing him and talking to him. I'm doing fine, right? You can't do that. You can't do that eating that.
Oh, there's Victor.
Can you imagine? Can you just imagine like 20 something years finally getting back together? Father and son. Wow. I'm just taking a break between scenes because of copyright, but I really want to show this whole scene. So I'm just going to look at you for a second. Is it weird? I should probably stop doing that. I think that's long enough.
I didn't know how to get home. I didn't know how to get home.
What is happening right now? And he said, I didn't know how to get home. That broke me, man. That broke me. Oh, damn you, Victor.
She was always. She was someone who tried so hard to make everything right. And she always ended up feeling like she was wrong. The way everyone's acting in there, it's like they want to go home and you don't.
Finally, someone said it. Someone said it. I could not agree more. I could not agree more. I ain't paying Boyd. And I don't forgive you neither, lady. You didn't have nobody's back in that room. Where was you at 20 minutes ago when they were all like on Boyd's back?
And just go in here.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Well, you're not me.
Watch him go home too. Watch him be right at the house, chilling. Because I feel like this show would do that, right? They would send him home. But then if they send him home, then everybody would probably try to go through the tree. So I don't know. I don't know what could happen. I feel like he's gonna go home.
And that's why you're going to be sitting here with your thumb up your ass while I'm back home, figuring out how to get help for everybody back here. See, that's what a smart person would do.
He's such a dick, dude. Like he's such an asshole. I hate this dude.
Oh, Jesus.
Is it Dale? Don't tell me it's Dale. Is it Dale? Oh,
Can you help him?
Okay.
help him do what? Pass away? That's it. That is he is in a wall. A wall.
I'm sorry this happened to you. Oh, fuck.
Bro, finish it. Just finish it. He got rocks in his mouth and everything. Just finish it up. Huh? Wrap it up. Go get that cop. Huh? She likes shooting people.
To the tree? Go ahead then. Who the fuck is next? Huh? You think I want to do this? Do you think I want to be the one who... I am trying to keep you alive. Don't you see that?
I love how when Boyd gets frustrated, like he just cuts his sentence off mid. He just cuts his sentence off mid sentence and just walks away. He every argument he gets in, he does this with his son, with anybody in town. He does this. So that's gonna wrap up this episode, man. This was probably my favorite episode. My favorite episode, and this is probably my longest ever video. So I apologize for that. Leave a comment in the comment section if you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed this show. And yeah, I'll be talking about Teacup tonight. So if you guys want to come and hang out and talk Teacup, it's a show on Peacock. I'll be doing that around 9:30. So come on, hang out, get something to drink. We'll just talk it up. All right, man. I appreciate y'all being there and watching with me. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all for the next one. Holla.